starting items are going to be Quelling Blade, Tango, Magic Stick, Iron Branch, and Circlet. Then early game items, you're going to get the Magic Wand, the Null Talisman, and the Phase Boots. Instead of the Null Talisman, you can either go for a Wraith Band or a Soul Ring, but for the most part, people are going Null Talisman, or they're skipping these early game items altogether. And then the first big farming item is going to be Radiance, and then from there, you're going to get SNY, BKB, and Ags pretty much every single game, and then round it out with the Shard. And this is going to be the main build for the hero. Once you hit this timing, you're going to be a beast, and it's going to be extremely hard to stop you. Then for late game items, we want to focus on getting tanky and doing extra magic damage, because this is really a magic damage carry build. So you can round off the build with a Bloodstone to make you tanky, a Shiva's Guard for the armor and the extra damage, a Refresher just for more charges of BKB and ults, or you can even get a Dagon for the extra spell lifesteal and just that extra burst damage that you feel like you need. Then lastly, situational items, we can get a Wraith Band or a Soul Ring instead of the Null Talisman, but we can also go for none of those items if we just want to rush the Radiance. We can get Manta Style instead of SNY in specific cases where you need a Dispel. If the enemy is all magic damage, you can go for Eternal Shroud. Then, to round it off, the very late game items, we have Moon Shard, we have Swift Blink, we have Lincoln Sphere against things like Doom, we have Bloodthorn, which is great for the silence and extra right-click damage. We have Mjolnir, which you can go instead of the Radiance build, but that's not really something you're going to be going in most games. And then the final right-click items like Butterfly, Abyssal Blade, Scotty, Nullifier, Silver Edge, and Monkey King Bar in specific matchups where you need those. Then the skill build for this hero is extremely easy. Level 1, you're going to get Blood Right. Level 2, you're going to get Thirst. Then you're going to get Blood Right level 3, and then Blood Rage level 4, and so you have 1 point in each ability at level 4. Then you're going to max out your Blood Right and get your ult whenever you can, max out your Blood Rage second, and then max out your Thirst last. And then obviously, like I said, get Rupture whenever you can. Then for talents, we're going to be going for the left talents all the way until level 25, because this hero is all about doing extra magic and spell damage with all of the abilities that he has. It's not as much of a right-click hero, even though it's playing carry. So we're going to go for Spell Amp on the left, Blood Right damage on the left because you're going to be spamming this more than you're going to be rupturing people. Spell Lifesteal, which is obvious for just getting extra tankiness from all of your abilities, and with that Ags, that really helps build that shield up. And then Rupture charges last because obviously you now have 2 Rupture charges, and if you do go for a Refresher, you have 2 BKBs, 4 Rupture charges. That is insane and really, really hard to deal with late game if you do get to that point in the game.